Tonight reminds me of 94, 95. That's the kind of inspired ball they played. We're going to give out some awards. We're going to give out some awards tonight. But I'll tell you one thing, it will not be no iron unkinds tonight at all. Thompson, unbelievable for a rookie. Unbelievable. If this guy can put up numbers like this, really not knowing what's going on for his NBA basketball, just learning it on the fly, his full game is not even polished yet. Say, get on the floor and just make something happen, just move, just cut, just hustle, just find your spots without really calling plays for you. Just sit in the pocket and wait, and you end up getting 18 points and 8 rebounds. Unbelievable. 8 for 11 from the field. This whole team played as a collective unit. They shared the sugar. Everybody was involved. Everybody contributed. This was a solid win. And we're going to get to Jalen Green. My goodness. My goodness. The guy's averaging about 26 points the last 5-6 games. Just out of the blue, just turned over a new leaf. You got to give it up to that young man. We said it, man. He pretty much was down in the dumps. You could see the confidence level in his shot, how aggressive he's playing, and driving to the hole. Remember, we talked about how he drives to the hole now, expecting to make the shot, going with force, more concentration for the layup or the dunk, expecting to hit. His body language is different. And I'm proud for the young man. I'm not going to lie to you, but playoffs, obviously their antennas are up. They going for this thing. They're going for it. Like I say, I wish they were going for it a month ago, but some had turned the light switch on, and they're playing with their backs against the wall, and they're looking at it, and they can see it right in front of them. They saying, we can get this spot. We coming to get them. Now they put the pressure on the Golden State Warriors. They put the pressure on the Lakers to continue to win. And I tell you, man, if they start slacking a little bit, these Rockets are going to be right there to get them. They're going to be right there to get them. But I'm going to say it once again. I'm sticking by my guns. I think they're just going to fall a little short. I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I hope I'm wrong. But I'm just going with my gut feeling. But I just think it's going to be too much tax. They're going to be taxed because they got to continue this. They got their 5 or 6. And we're going to look at their few games that's coming up. And when you look at this schedule, I'm not going to pull it up. We'll just scroll through it. But when y'all see the teams that they're getting ready to play and these next another 5, 6 games in a row, you're going to say it's in the Rockets' hands. This schedule could not be fixed up better than what it is right now if the Rockets want to make a run to actually get in this play-in. This is set up beautifully, these next games that these Rockets are getting ready to play. Teams that they can absolutely beat. But man, 5, 6 games in a row that they needed just to make this interesting, and that's exactly what they're doing. Playoffs? 117 to 103, Houston Rockets inspired basketball tonight. We finna get into this box score, and we're gonna look at the standings. We gotta look at the standings because it's that close. They are tickling the behinds of the Golden State Warriors. They cannot sneeze. Do you hear me? They can't spill their drinks. They can't swallow their food and it slips down the wrong pipe. If they do, they're gone. That's the pressure the Rockets are putting on them. Jabari Smith Jr., 20 points, 3 blocks. He got himself a steal, 2 assists, 7 rebounds. Outstanding game by him. And look, you know what I always say. I like to get double-digit rebounds, especially from your all-star players, from your superstar players. He's not an all-star yet, but before his career is over with, he will be an all-star. Let's just say it like that. Your top players, I love double-digit rebounders, and he's one of those guys that can average double digits in rebounding. And then you look at these numbers, you got to cut a little slack because it was a team effort. It wasn't all on one guy. Everybody produced. So Jabari Smith, you get a round of applause. You done your job tonight. You done your job. AT, Amen Thompson. Oh man. 18 points, 1 steal, 8 rebounds, 8 for 11 from the field. This guy's not even a focal point of the offense. He's just hustling, playing defense, just getting himself in position to get the drop off, getting offensive rebounds, putbacks, hustling, running the floor. This guy ain't even getting plays called for him yet. Can you imagine? We're talking about a rookie here. Do you believe the future is bright for him? I would think so. If you can put numbers up like this in your rookie campaign. Playoffs? Great job, young man. You just keep getting better each game. Dylan Brooks. The energy. Look, the whole team, the body language. That's why I say it reminds me of 94-95, because that was like playoff basketball. That was meaningful basketball. It was hustling, playing as a unit. That's what it looked like tonight. Dylan Brooks, you look at those 12 points. You look at 2 steals. You look at 3 rebounds. And you say, well, he didn't have that good game. Huh. Body language said it all. He set the tone. And those little 2 threes that he hit, they were crucial. They were crucial. The body language of these players tonight was all about aggression. Want to, going to, have to, need to. And they accomplished that. Dylan Brooks, you get a round of applause. You done your job. We don't get to the man of the hour. Jalen Green. The guy with all the pressure in the world on his shoulders. He found a way to shake it off. He found his happy place.
Your own happy place.
And when you find your happy place, you can calm your body down, you can get your thoughts together, and now he's approaching these games with no pressure on him, but confidence and believing that he can go out there and produce and play the basketball he's been inspired to play since he got in the NBA. This guy's on an unbelievable stretch. Because I understand how hard it is when you're down in the dumps and you're trying to get out and everybody's talking about your game. They're trying to ship you off. They want you traded. They want you to go to the bench. You have no hope. He found that. Now this guy's on an unbelievable stretch of his career. No looking back now. I don't think he needs to turn back. I think moving forward, this should be the Jalen Green we should be getting used to seeing. Whether that means one year he makes the All-Star or turn into a superstar, which I don't think that probably would happen, but just a decent player on the brink of All-Star status will be good enough for him, hitting clutch shots down the stretch, being there for his team, hitting timely buckets, and not only that, he's playing defense. He's keeping that up. That is fueling his offense. He's finding solace in playing defense and hustling, doing the little things, and it's opening up his whole complete game. He's figured it out. He said, if I hustle and I try hard, I'm going to stay on the floor. MUW are going to keep me out here. And then let me find a couple of buckets that fall. Oh yeah, Jalen Green, proud of you. We were hard on you. I admit I'm one of them, and I'm going to continue, of course, because I expect great things out of you, and I know your talent level. You can play like this and better than this. You just got to get out of your own head, continue to come into each game looking to get better, and always think defense first, playing as a team, hustling, doing everything you can to help this team out, and look at your points as secondary, but stay aggressive. Oh yeah, and not only that, you get a star. Because you were definitely a star tonight. I know Fred VanVleet. I skipped over you. I know I just wanted to get to Jalen Green so fast. I wanted to get to him so quick. Okay? But Fred VanVleet, we already know what you are. 13 points, 16 assists. That just lets you know how things was going out there. You get 16 assists when you got everything going. They're hitting on all cylinders. You got to understand, they played a damn good basketball team here tonight. Look at the Cavaliers' record. Yeah, they might have been missing some people, but you know what? That's part of the league. Rockets missing guys too. Their record ain't showing they've been missing guys. Their record shows that they've been winning ball games. And then they ran to the Houston Rockets, who said, you know what? We're marking you down on the calendar, and then we're going to put a big X on it, because that's the one we're going to have in the books. But Fred VanVleet, I'm going to give you an Iron Man. That's what floor generals do. They set the stage, get everybody in position. Those 16 assists stand out. You even grabbed you a handful of rebounds. 3 for 8 from the three-point line, 5 for 15 from the field. Remarkable. But I'm going to get back to Jalen Green. See, we know about this from Jalen Green. We know he can do that. But what stands out to all of us, this here, 2 blocks, 4 assists. Now, we would like for him to average between 5 and 7 assists a game, especially being a scorer. If he could just do that, 4 is not bad, but let's get a handful and 7 on some nights. He can average that, he doing his job. That's good enough for Jalen Green, especially when you're a scorer of the basketball. We don't want you passing too much anyway. We need you putting the ball in the hole. But this one here, this is what I love best, right there. 11 rebounds. Come on. Give it to him. Give it to him. Huge. Then you go down here, 4 for 6 from the free throw line, 4 for 9 from 3-point, 9 for 20 from the field. So we can work with that. Playoffs. We got some singles on that bench, but like I said, everybody contributed. You can't look at this stat sheet and say, oh man, he didn't score that much, or oh, he didn't like he played that many minutes, and no. The sugar was shared. Just like Jayshawn Tate, you wouldn't have any idea the contribution that this guy made. You'll just look at the 8 points and 1 steal, 1 rebound. He missed a free throw. He only hit 1 3. He was 3 for 6. But if you've seen this guy's aggression, bodying up people, taking the ball away, running the floor, setting the tone, better look at that plus there too. Oh yeah. They go up when Jayshawn Tate hits the floor. They're a better basketball team. Ain't no minuses when you get out there. Not at all. Not at all. Look at that big 3 that Bullock hit right there. You had to watch the game to understand that. That's when the Rockets was getting it rolling. That little corner 3 he hit, had to reposition himself, then drop it down from the corner. That was huge. It was huge. I told you, everybody played a part. Everybody played a part. Playoffs, Jeff Green, Uncle Jeff. Look at that. He's just easy as Sunday morning. Easy as Sunday morning. 9 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, 1 for 4 from 3, 4 for 8 from the field. They all played their part. Matter of fact, round of applause for Uncle Jeff. Round of applause for Bullock. Round of applause for Jayshawn Tate. And what about Jock Landale, huh? Since Sengun has went out, this guy stepped up. He took it upon himself to play better. He took it upon himself to try to fill those shoes, even though he can't fill them. But he can play his part. He can hustle, he can rebound. He can give us some bonus points around that rim. Continue to set solid screens. He can do that. And he's done that. He gets a round of applause.